Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, going along with the conversation about men's protection, who do they owe protection to? Should men be just protecting random women and all of this type of thing? And the thing that gets lost is that the women don't even care. The women make such a big deal about not being protected, but they don't care. They don't care about the men's protection. They'll take it if it's offered to them or they feel entitled to it, but they don't care about it. And when I say they don't care, I mean literally that they are ungrateful for the protection that men give them, no matter who these men are. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this short. Shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew because they have a lot of interesting snippets and shorts and points that are made during their podcast. And so this is one of them. So we're going to listen to it and I may let it run twice just so you can hear what you think you heard. Okay? So here we go.
I said, is she grateful that her man was there to protect her?
Was I grateful that he was there?
Yes.
Why that
No,
word?
honestly.
What's wrong with the word?
Honestly,
I'll be grateful for my woman. When my woman makes me food or when my woman rubs my back, I'm grateful
That's not
for everything.
I could defend myself. I could.
I'm just saying, were
stuff.
you grateful your man was there? We still can't get
No, I said no.
Me protecting my woman, I'm willing to die. I'm willing to catch a bullet for her. If her man loves her and respects her, he's willing to go beyond handcuffs to protect her.
He would.
And that's the point I want you to get. I think you're going past it. You keep comparing what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, I believe my woman will be willing to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But and that makes me grateful for her. I said, is she grateful that her man was there to protect her?
Was I grateful that he was there?
Yes.
Why that
No,
word?
Honestly.
What's wrong with the word?
Honestly,
I'll be grateful for my woman. When my woman makes me food or when my woman rubs my back, I'm grateful
That's not
for everything.
I could defend myself. I could.
I'm just saying, were you grateful your man was there? We still can't get
No, I said no.
Me protecting my woman, I'm willing to die. I'm willing to catch a bullet for her. If her man loves her and respects her, he's willing to go beyond handcuffs to protect her.
He would.
And that's the point I want you to get. I think you're going past it. You keep comparing what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, I believe my woman will be willing to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But and that makes me grateful for her. I said.
And you heard it there, folks. You heard it here. See, they don't even care about it. He asked simply straight up, are you grateful that your man was there to protect you? And so the other one's like, why that word? See, they don't even want to be grateful. They ingrates. Ingrates. It's a horrific thing to just be an ingrate. To just be somebody that is completely devoid of gratitude or anything for anything that comes their way or for anybody that do anything for them. These types of women will be the first one to say, if you jump in and you protect them and some unforeseen, quote unquote, unforeseen consequences or some drastic thing happens after a man does that, the first thing she gonna say is, I didn't tell him to do that. I ain't asked him to do that. I mean, that ain't my problem that he jumped up and, he got dealt with or whatever the consequence might be. She's gonna divorce herself from the consequence. Now, if you don't jump in, you will be all kind of somebodies that hate women and don't protect women. But if you do jump in and you protect and you do exactly what she, quote unquote, says she wants for you to do, and something happens beyond what she thought could have happened or should have happened, and she's going to say, I didn't ask him to do that. A complete ingrate. And I'm not grateful. And he asked her again. I said no. She meant what she said what she said. You understand? This is why you don't jump out the window for random women. This is why you don't do it. You barely do it for a woman that you just sleeping with. You barely do it then. Because this was a question of whether or not she was grateful to her man for protecting or defending her, not a random man, her man. So they don't even want to be grateful to their man who protects them in any given situation. This is what we're dealing with. This is what men are dealing with. Only to turn around and be called a coward by other men because they don't want to risk it all for women that couldn't care less about the sacrifice that he made. That couldn't, if he dies, she couldn't care less. Dominique Jones couldn't have cared less that boy died. She felt no accountability or responsibility at all for putting that battery in his back and sending him over there. According to her, he didn't have to do that. Now, had the men refused to do so, had her brother refused, his friend refused, they wouldn't have been not ish because they not protecting her. But when they go and protect her and something tragic happens, she completely, wipes her hands of everything that happened. So when they were asking her, when she was on the witness stand, they were asking her about her text messages, she was completely like, well, I didn't tell them to do that. I just said what happened. She tried to turn it around when she told them to go over there. In the text message, she tells them, go over there and shoot his ish up. She tried to twist it. Well, I was just being emotional. See, this is the type of stuff that these hyenas do. This would make folks want to take their head off. And they want to act oblivious as to they don't understand why people feel so strongly about not defending them, because you're so disrespectful to even the people that assist you and help you, to the point that if they die helping you, you couldn't care less that they died helping you. You will literally tell somebody they didn't have to do that. And this is why, if you're wondering why men are more vocal now about what they won't do and how they're not gonna make these random sacrifices for these women, that's why. Because you're so incredibly dismissive and disrespectful to the very people that you want help from. It's never worth helping you. It's never worth helping you. No, there's nothing. There's not even the benefit of thank you for the help. Not even a kind smile for the help. You get absolutely nothing. Zilch, zero, nada. You get nothing. Not even the courtesy, like I said, of a thank you. Not even the courtesy of extracting herself out of the situation or being quiet or nothing. If anything, if you come over there to help her, she gonna turn it up a notch and get even more crazy with her mouth, because now she has a defense mechanism, a guard dog, a bulldog, an attack dog to send to somebody. This is why men are more vocal and more forthright when they say, I'm not going to help. I'm not helping. And then they get shamed for saying it, but nobody's shaming the women for being so callous. Not only for putting themselves in certain situations where they need certain types of protection, but also being wholly and completely dismissive and uncaring about the people that come to help them. They don't care about them people. They don't care. They don't give any care. They don't care to give two dead flies about them people that come help them, especially if those people are men. But they will be quick to shame them if they don't do it. So men are caught between these, a rock quote unquote a rock and a hard place, and men are just deciding that they don't care anymore about the rock and the hard places. Just forget it. We'll be called cowards then. Call me a coward. Call me whatever name you want to call me, but I'm not going over there risking it all for some female that would as soon spit in my face as thank me for helping her. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonite.